So here is a hatchet, and that's what I'm going to be making today, or have already made. I'm showing you a real hatchet just to show you the size that I am planning on doing. So here I have a PVC pipe. It's probably about a foot long, maybe a little bit longer. I used 1/2 inch diameter, not 3/4. So I made it exactly the height of the hatchet. I guess it's up to you if you want to actually make your handle the exact size of the handle of the real hatchet or all the way up. I decided length because it gets bulky around where all the foam's going to go. So yeah. Here I'm showing you the cardboard which I use for the hatchet insides. Make sure that you do your grains crossed. So here I showed first the horizontal and then the vertical. It's out of a box, so you make sure you cut it like that. Grains crossing makes it stronger, so it's a really good idea, especially since it's cardboard. You don't really want weak cardboard inside. A Sharpie to make marks on your camping foam pad, the blue stuff that you sleep on when you're camping. Great material. I traced the cardboard exactly. Sometimes I go a little bit bigger, but this time I decided just to trace the cardboard exactly. And we'll see how it works. It worked pretty good. Usually I make it a little bit bigger, but in this case I made the cardboard smaller later. X-Acto knife or cardboard cutter to help me out. Here you can see that I did make the cardboard smaller on the actual project, and then I adhesive sprayed it onto the PVC pipe and together. As well, I later duct taped it to make sure it was all very strong and stayed on the PVC pipe. Here is the first foam piece, just to show you that it has extra space around the edges of impact. And here I put both sides of the camping pad onto the PVC pipe. I use adhesive spray to stick it on there to make sure it sticks really well. Right now I'm showing you that I did not really leave a lot of space on the top, but I did my best to leave enough space, like a fingernail deep in between of space from, the front. There's space in between the foam and the actual cardboard. So there's depth. There's like a fingernail of depth there. And it's kind of how it is all around as well. It's a little dangerous on the top, but I'm not going to be hitting people at the top. I'm going to be hitting people at the side. Most likely with this one, I'm just going to be trying to grab other people's weapons. Here we go. So already I have taken scrap pieces of foam. The black is from like the PVC plumbing tubing you can buy at Lowe's. And I just kind of cut it into the shapes that I wanted them and kind of shoved them up in those little spaces, just to be padding, I mean, I gotta be safe with these things. So, padding, I just kind of stuck them in there. Thanks, phone. Yep, and here it is, all completed, pretty much. It's all padded and taped. So, after I'm done with all the padding and adhesive spray, I then tape the entire thing. I make sure there's no foam seam. That way it stays strong and lasts for a good long time. I added a little piece of foam there at the top because that's kind of where the PVC pipe was coming out, so I wanted to make sure. And then I added some right there on the very edge. Like I said, I don't plan on hitting a lot of people right there, but it might be a good idea. So I have it, and it's pretty squishy. This one is pretty hard, but it looks pretty cool. So we'll see how it goes. Yep, and I'm swinging around there. Choo choo choo.